September 2nd, 2004. West Residence District. PDX. Forum City. Thankfully, none of them are hostile.
Welcome back from the underworld, Trescon. I apologize for the mess. I've gone all day, and I'm afraid I have some bad news for you. This sector is swarming with hostiles. Scar made a major move a few hours ago, and his goons are everywhere, so keep your head down. He's hit the slums the hardest, and it's pretty clear that they came for you. As you can see, though, I've managed to take care of their initial ambush would have been a clever hacking before they closed the back door I found into the IFF system nearby. You need to make it back to our HQ in one piece with that staff. We can't allow the staff to fall into Scar's hands, so don't get caught. Looks like we have a situation in the subway station.
Oh my.
A couple of DXO guys got caught down there in panic. Maybe you should try to calm them down. And watch the roofs. Escaped citizens have reported seeing snipers. I'll see you back in the HQ. Hope.
So much chaos. So there's a bit of a message here from Kylie Griffin. Let's stay away from that because that's just a lot more dialogue, lots of posturing and all that. Welcome to day 2. Now, because of the way the game saves are kind of structured, everything kind of had to be lost and reset for a new day because of save file bloat. So if I actually look at my save file now, it'll actually go from like 100 megabytes all the way down to like 20. So just a whole bunch of garbage collection there, and that's a really big save file, especially since I could just wander freely. At this point, I do have to say, oh, there's a ladder there. Since when has there been a ladder there? At this point, I kind of have to say that I think I'm out of material to talk about, like background material and all that. Like genuinely this time, the only way I could actually get through DXI was actually look at the developer commentary as well. Yeah, there are a bunch of side quests here in day 2, but when I'm playing the game normally, since there is a strong encouragement for you to actually return the fire staff, I actually usually make a beeline straight for PDX HQ, hand over the staff, and not really bother with exploring stuff here. But this time around, let's actually try exploring. I'm not really sure what to expect, but I'm sure it will be interesting. Everyone here is hostile, as you can see, so I'm sure there is a lot of combat as well. Since I will be giving up the fire staff though, let's just use this. Just, set everyone on fire. Oh, now I'm on fire. That flamethrower is really overpowered. So much fire, yes. Let's just run through. Try that again. Yeah, everyone is hostile. Lots and lots of stuff going on here. Let's duplicate some of these just in case. There are a few things I can grab here though. Again, this is one of the things I just kind of had to consult the walkthrough though for. I think I got a huge pile of skill points as well, so I should probably raise my pistol skill. Make sure I actually can do those headshots at a long distance. Just as soon as it actually pauses. There we go. Skills. I have 5,000 points now, so let's raise. Oh, it's already level 3 actually, and I only need a few more points to get it to master level. Okay, so let's just take a note of that. Whoa, did that just explode? Huh. So like I said, everyone here is hostile. Scarby King has totally taken over the area. I do have a couple of notes here on some interesting items. Mainly just loot. Not much really, but okay. Instead of trying to, you know, cheat and stuff, let's just take a look at the area. And see what the place is like. Like I said before, everyone here is hostile, which is usually why I avoid this area. He said there's some Evil Invasion said there was some kind of hostage situation here, but no idea what's going on really. Just make sure to check my corners. Oh, that's not good. This is gonna take a while for me to... I don't have the environmental shield, unfortunately. I think that would actually reduce my... Actually, you know what? Let's just load. I really don't want to deal with that. Yeah, so, let's go down here. Some sort of hostage situation. I'm not entirely sure what it is. Ooh, that Karkian is still dead. That's one persistent thing. Yeah, thankfully I noticed that. That's a flamethrower. I think it was. Doesn't really matter at this point. Okay, so augmentation upgrade. Yoink. Let's just upgrade targeting because I don't have anything else. That'll increase my damage just a little bit. And let's just break into this. Wait, do I have a key for this? Yes, I do. And I can't remember what this is for. I think this activates the...
Power to the subway is back.
Oh, there we go.
You just need to get back to the subway and take the train to the corporate sector. Don't get careless though, you may have missed somebody.
So, thanks to the shortcuts, the shortcut that I enabled with Yard Bomb, I could have actually skipped this entirely, I think. But now that I can actually just take the subway now, that's usually how you would go if you didn't do the side quest here. So let's just get through, get out of here. Thankfully, I just have all the keys from before. And let us continue. There is supposed to be a hostage situation here, though, I think. Like a reference to hostages or something like that. Oh, I actually can't take the shortcut. Oh, so I guess I do have to do that quest. I think the hostage thing might actually be this way. So there actually is a bit of meaning to that building now. Let's shoot at that. Giant robot over there. And there we go. Did I just step on another rat? Let's see what's here. No weapons allowed beyond this point. Who cares? Nothing here. Oh, it's been completely cleared out. Okay. Maybe I didn't listen to that message correctly. There is supposed to be something, I think. Oh well, it really just is a bunch of enemies. Let's just see if anything's going on at Yard Bombs. Oh, it's locked. That's weird. Oh yeah, I killed him. That's why it's not open. Oh, I didn't know that. So, like, I told him to keep the store open, I think. So it should be open, and the portals should be available to me. I think I should have been able to skip it, but since I killed him, I guess that counts as him having the shop closed and the shortcut unavailable. I did not know that. In order to continue, I need to go to...
I gotta warn you again. Don't think you're safe because you made it out of the slums. I'm afraid Scar's attack was citywide. Our firewalls are still fighting against his goons in the corporate sector, so don't let your guard down.
Yeah. So... yes, that was the thing I did. That's where I that's where I go to continue the quest. But let's go to the central district actually. Just see how things are going over there. I think I may be sequence breaking something here, but I can't quite remember.
Trescon, I'm in the south, in an alley behind some condemned buildings. I'm sorry to put you through this. Wanted to wait at the metro, but too many firewalls.
This place looks relatively safe. Just got some more skill points, so let's actually increase my pistol skill to maximum. That should help a little. I think I normally prefer it to be level 3 actually, because a little bit of spread kind of actually makes me aim a little bit better, paradoxically. And the reason for that is because like at master level, the accuracy is always 100%. So probably can't see this actually, but like since it's perfectly zoomed in to the dot, I think the crosshair kind of shrinks and covers the dot too much. But it's just me. That's probably just me. So let's go down to Pimp Jojo and get a reward. Oh, that's a taxi. Never seen that before. Oh, something's going on here.
Silly piece of outdated software. I don't care why you refuse to let the general publish through this place. That remains that I'm out of a job as long as these pointless barricades.
So it looks like he's being held out. That's
Just let me through. I'm a licensed taxi driver.
It's a bit, looks a bit out of place. Looks more like a piece of banana, actually, or something. But it's a hover car. Kind of makes me think of The Fifth Element or something like that. So Pimp Jojo, I think that's not him.
Hey, you! Look at that wall. Look at the wall! Do you see any paint on that? No, you don't. It's a clay fuck. Stupid goddamn vandal.
So Pimp Jojo should be here somewhere. It's a little difficult to see, it's a bit too dark. Oh, there we go. He just ran up to me.
Yes, I want to give you an augmentation canister. I've got a few different canisters, but I can only give you one. I need the rest for my own crew. Which one would you like? Cloak and radar transparency, regeneration and energy shield, or targeting and vision enhancement?
I'm just gonna take the
I'll take
regen
regeneration and energy shield.
and shield.
Alright, here you go.
I don't have healing yet.
Hope you get something useful out of that spyware device.
Before you go, take this 1,000 credits, just to show you exactly how grateful we are.
Right on. You can call me anytime you need a favor.
Goodbye.
Right. It doesn't really matter what I pick, though, because I can just grab all of the items from him. He's completely irrelevant to the plot now, so there we go. We have all the augmentations. Just, you know, ignore the whole sociopathy, psychopathy thing, and let's continue exploring. I already have 2 of those augmentations, but since I'm using the shifter mod, I should be able to use them to upgrade my mods, actually. Yeah. Well, I need to find a medbot to really show you that. Let's look at the bar and grill here.
Truscan. Hey, you're back from DXI. How did it go?
Went fine. Never mind about that. What's going on here?
The bar exploded. Burnt down. It's
Oh no.
all charcoal. My entire bar. My life.
It exploded? How?
I don't know. They're investigating. Winkuman from PDX is in there looking for any clues as to what happened. Says it's either a gas pipe left open or active terrorism.
Oh no.
Alpha, everything's gonna be fine. PDX will donate the funds to rebuild the bar. At least just so KK still has somewhere to unload his troubles.
Even if they don't, I'll get the money somewhere. I'm not letting go of my dream that easily, trust me. I'll be alright. I hope.
So, if you're kind of in the chaotic route, and you actually try to get like a subway ticket right at the beginning for free, one of the things you have to do is actually knock out Alpha Operator, or just kill him. But if you knock him out, he actually dies in the fire, and things are a little bit more tragic there. But let's go in and take a look. Everything's different here. Everything's all burned out. Quite so horrible, really. Oh, it's all covered with fog and stuff as well. Oh my!
Watch out!
Everything's falling apart. Why are they even standing in there? Let's just say hi.
Jesus, Truscan, that was close. Are you alright?
Yes, I'm quite fine, thank you. Is everybody okay?
Well, the bar was closed for the night when it happened, so nobody was physically injured, but Alpha is taking it pretty hard.
I doubt we'll find arrests until the bombers are apprehended. Any idea who did it?
Not yet, I'm afraid. I need more time. So far, I find obvious traces of a substance bearing strong resemblance to gunpowder.
Gunpowder?
Gunpowder?
Gunpowder, as used in fireworks. Apparently, whoever blew up the bar, and it was indeed blown up on purpose, used gunpowder, which is odd. I mean, for jobs like this, you usually deploy something more reliable, like fluffy explosives, or even gasoline, but these guys used gunpowder.
How
Do you
strange.
have any other leads?
I'm sorry, Trescon. It's much too early to say anything, but I'm done here. Ionos is letting me use his lab to check the evidence for fingerprints, but I can't promise you anything. The place is in a pretty sorry condition.
I'm probably going to try to solve the case. I owe it to Alpha that I find the perpetrators and put them to justice.
Well, I guess you have the authority to do so. I haven't had a chance to interview any witnesses yet. I think there are a couple of people who saw the crime up there with the firewalls. Maybe you could hear if they have any useful information.
I'll see what I can do.
If you don't have time to follow any of the leads before you leave for ABI, please drop back in here to tell me what you got out of the witnesses. That'd be a great help.
No problem.
So I don't think I really want to spend too much time on this side quest. You don't really get any results out of it because, well, you know, everything's burnt down. There's down to any rewards here. Very, very nice music here. Sad, but very nice background music here as well. I believe there should be something here though. This is just something I saw on the walkthrough, but there should be... I think there's an item here, like an augmentation upgrade canister, I think. It was in my notes. Not really sure where it is. It should actually be up here. I may have read things wrong though, but yeah. Can't see anything. Well, there are plenty more to grab anyway. Let's break the glass here. Vandalism, yay! Not much of a shattering noise, but oh, that's just the wall. Let's check there. Yeah, nothing there. Everything here is gone. So if I didn't grab the pistol on the first day, I would have actually just lost it. I don't think there's anything interesting here in the lockers. It's really just the same thing. Yeah, everything here is gone. Poor guy. Let's get out of here. Could have sworn there's an augmentation upgrade here somewhere. Oh well. So the reason why I don't really want to do this quest is because I don't think there's actually there's actually not really a clear ending to it, I think. So you talk to the witnesses.
Did you speak to Winkelmann?
Yes, he's found traces of gunpowder. Apparently somebody blew up the bar with fireworks.
Blew up? So it was sabotage.
Oh my.
Who would do such a thing to me?
A competitor, perhaps?
What? No, that's impossible. My only real competitor is O'Malley, and he's a good man. He would never do such a thing. Besides, he's stealing my customers, not the other way around.
Well, it must be an amateur, because no self-respecting demolition expert uses fireworks to blow anything up.
I guess you're right. Unless it was just meant to look that way.
Well, I wish you the best of luck finding the perpetrator. I'm afraid I have important business to attend to.
Thanks, I'll need it. Good luck with whatever you're doing as well, Trescon.
So yeah, I don't really think there's anything... I can't remember if there's a proper ending to this quest or not, but if you talk to the witnesses, you do eventually figure out that the like the bombers are actually hiding in that building where I actually went before to rescue that goat member. Not the goat member, the llama member. So it's right here.
No, we won't have to stay here that long. Mr. King said his forces will hit the checkpoint north of here when they've taken the corporate district.
Yeah, it's a good thing they don't notice the lights.
Yep, nobody will be none the wiser.
But it could be hours, right? So we just sit in the shithole waiting for the commandos to get off their asses and the bed for us.
Yeah, that's the general idea. You got a better plan, maybe?
You don't take shit like that, man. I say we jump in the van and burst through the checkpoint.
Stupid flies. Assuming the millbot wouldn't blast us to pieces. Where we go, genius?
The slums, man. Nobody will find us there.
The idea is that nobody should know WorldCorp is behind the bombing.
Of course, it's WorldCorp.
Maybe it wasn't the best idea to wear that motherfucking shirt now, what?
Hey, we didn't have time to change, hey? Let's just sit tight and wait for the commandos to hit the checkpoint.
Don't ask crime. All this corporate crap feels way too legitimate.
Keep your mouth shut though this time.
Well, let's make the best of it while we're waiting. I scored some crystal milk off one of those junkies we watched in the other room.
Alright, I brought some booze. Party time!
Party time. For great justice. Skill point reward. So, it's a very, how do I put this? There aren't really any clues to actually have you find these guys. So, I think you talk to the witness. She says that they went down the road, and that's basically it. You can see the van here. I think this is the getaway van. But I mean, I get the idea, but as large as this map is, it's not really big enough for you to really have a huge puzzle, like a detective mystery or anything like that. And I think you can't really... Actually, let's just try talking to Alpha Operator. See if he says anything. But it really is, like you said, just an act of revenge, and that's it. You don't really get anything.
Trust him. Hey, you're back.
It went fine. Never mind about that. I found the men responsible. They're dead now.
Dialogue didn't work right.
Is that... You did? That's good news. Who do they work for? Why did they bomb my bar?
They work for WorldCorp. I don't know why Scar hired them.
Because I haven't exactly been cooperating with his attempts to take over my bar. You can't buy me, you might as well bomb me.
I'll make sure he doesn't get away with that.
No, there's nothing you can do. You've got more important business to see to. Winkelman has told me what you're doing. You can't afford the time to see this through. I'll take it out with Cashew. He'll know what to do about Scara.
Alright. I wish you the best of luck with that then.
Oh, I almost forgot. Your reward. Here, this is something a guy from ABI forgot in my bar a few days ago. I'm not entirely sure what it is, but Winkelman told me it's a very powerful battery. He thinks it was built for a weapon of some kind. You're going to ABI, so maybe you can find the use for it.
Am I going to ABI? I didn't know that.
460 credits, which is all I've got on me right now. Once I get the bar up again, you'll get all the free alcohol you can drink.
Thanks, Alpha. This is quite enough. I'm just glad I could help.
No, I am glad, Truskin. Come back when the bar is up and running again, please. You'll be the guest of honor.
I will. And once again, good luck repairing the bar.
So I guess I really didn't remember this quest at all, since I did get an item there. And he does mention that I go to ABI, so... like I said before, this is a sequence break. It's kind of assumed that I head straight to the HQ, and then they mention that Saul's bar was bombed, because there really is no reason for me to go there. So much for operational security. He knows I'm going to ABI before I do. So that's actually the next place that I'm supposed to go to, but that won't be in this session. That'll actually be the final area of the game. Well, second final area. There isn't anything else. Oh wait, no, there's one more thing. So this is very well hidden, but there is actually another building you can enter here. this is something I would have covered in the first session, where I actually just had to do side quests. But if you look carefully, those windows are transparent, rather than, you know, black textures. And that's because there's actually a room up there. And this is really out of the way. Like, most of these buildings you can't enter, so like, since this is the only building like you can enter in the really and you can actually see it from outside, it's kind of difficult to figure out, I think, because I think there's one other building you can enter, that place with the bombers now, but that's very well hidden, and there are like dozens of buildings here. But yeah, if you go here on the first day, you can actually find some loot and money as well. Don't have a key for that. So let's just take a quick look here. Bunch of stuff.
This line has been shut down by order of you, the moderator.
And let's go up to this cafe. It's some sort of cafe. So there should I can get some credits here. Get some money if it was the first day. Here though, I believe the safe is. I believe the safe is filled with something else. Let's open that up. And I have an augmentation upgrade. And some money, so. There doesn't appear to be. Oh, there's some coffee here. Ugh, why? Did they just really put They just put coffee here. Is that sanitary? Like you can just pop it there and pop a drink and something like that? Yeah. Looks like the text is kind of corrupt as well. I think I may have been running this a bit too long. Let's upgrade targeting again. So let's just save there. So, yeah, I really do appreciate your appreciation, Team and Creature. I really am very nervous and unsure about whether I am entertaining. This is really different from, you know, just playing for fun and being silly and all that. Anyway, kind of awkward there to stop the game and come back to it, but this is a big game that pushes the Unreal Engine to its limits. So kind of just have to deal with that. And this is a very long session after all. Not really sure how long, how much more this should take. Maybe an hour or something. This is really just a rough guess. But let's actually go back to the corporate HQ, corporate district now, and actually get a debriefing and hand over the fire staff.
I tried to find you when I heard you were back in town yesterday, but I must have just missed you every time I thought I tracked you down. So now I'm taking my chances with this pretty insecure PM system. I'd like to...
You Trescon.
Oh, I missed that conversation. Let's actually... Oh, that's awkward. I'm stuck in the conversation tree as well.
And what if I am?
We got a message to ya from Raving Nutter.
Oh yeah?
He wants you to know that nobody steals from Raving Nutter's weapon shop.
Oh no.
Indeed. And what are you gonna do about it?
Come on, boys, let's show this fuckwit we's dealing with.
Ooh, I did not expect that. Ooh.
It's gotta be the easiest 500 credits I've ever made.
Guess we really are seeing that message again. And I'm back here. Whoops. That's very awkward. I wonder if I should just cut everything out there. Oh well, let's just leave that in. I could cut it out seamlessly because that's why I stood still there at the quick save, but quick load. But whatever. If you could see the icon on the message in the corner, that's actually a dog talking to me.
You were back in town yesterday, but I must have just missed you every time I thought I tracked you down. So now I'm taking my chances with this pretty insecure PM system. I'd like to talk to you. Please meet me in the alley next to the DX editing building as soon as you have time.
Right, so, side quest. Don't know how long that'll take, but I'd actually like to try that. I don't think I've actually played that side quest before. I've always skipped it. So, let's actually fight these guys properly. In the loosest sense of the term. Yeah. Very much in the loosest sense of the term. So instead of heading back to HQ, let's take care of a couple more things. Let's explore this area. So, this place is a war zone. Lots and lots of enemies there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 robots. You can barely see that one because of the darkness. Everyone there is hostile. Oh, that's hostile. Maybe I'll go the other way, and yeah, let's not look around it. Yeah, so this is why I don't actually want to wander around that much and just go straight to the end of the game. Those are hostile as well. So it is a war zone, so the firewalls are fighting World Corp. Let's see if I can actually... Really can't see them. Oh, I really can't see that. It's too dark. Oh, and them over there are shooting me as well. That's not nice. Oh, there's like a ton of soldiers. So yeah, with master level pistol, it's actually a bit too difficult to shoot. Because, yeah, it's actually like a perfect dot at the center. So that was rather awkward. Especially since I still can't see them in the darkness. Jeez, how many people did I just kill? How many people did I just headshot? Oh. Those robots are still there. Let's hope that it's they're over there as well. I don't have a sword.
Trescon, old man. It's so good to see you again.
That's a bit awkward.
Are you supposed to go woof and then I say good puppy and throw you a bone?
Oh, har har, very funny. I see you're still quite the comedian.
What's the trouble, old boy? You need help with something? Or did you just want to refresh old memories?
Well, I must admit, I do need your help. Not that I don't want to discuss the good old times with you, but I have to get some business out of the way first. And I'm sure you have your share of things to take care of as well.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you need? Be warned though, if you call on me to go buy you a cup of coffee from downtown, I'll incapacitate you and drag you to a dog show.
Don't worry, it's nothing like that.
Camera
It's
angle.
much more complicated.
As long as it's a challenge.
Well, you see, I run a bit of an agency these days. Had to find a new way to pass the time after PDX CIS closed, you know? So I work as a middleman in sensitive affairs. I specialize in getting my client the right man for the job and making sure the money trail is absolutely untraceable.
You get things done?
Exactly. And it just so happens I just got a job that you're the right man for.
Go on.
A new client calling himself Axe needs to kidnap a sheep from DX Editing. According to the information he gave me, it's sort of a mascot of DXE, and it should be located in Caron's office. Caron's their IRC administrator, so his office is in the server facilities in their basement. You'll also need to plant some false evidence on 4 terminal computers, so it looks like an inside job.
An inside job, you say? Have you ever played Splinter Cell 3?
No.
I haven't.
Never. You want me to upload one email to each of 4 computers in the facility and fetch a sheep from Caron's office? A sheep?
That's right. Don't ask me why he wants to get a hold of DX Editing's mascot, not to mention why their mascot is a sheep. There's one small complication you need to know about. Nobody can die. If you kill anybody, the mission ends and nobody gets paid. That's why you're the man for the job. You see, you're the non-lethal type. At least you were back in PDX CIS.
Ignoring the weirdness of the objective. The mission sounds straightforward enough. What do I get if I do this?
The job pays 2,000 credits. Plus, it's a chance to practice, right?
2,000?
Let's try it out.
Marvelous. I'll upload the emails to your data vault when you're in. It should be a simple job. You'll get paid as soon as you return to me with the objective.
Sounds good. I'll see you then.
So, oh wow. My bioenergy was running the entire time. Set everyone on fire. Yeah, a little bit messy there. Especially since the robots seem to be shooting at me now. Oh my. Okay, that was very awkward. So, I need to do a completely non-lethal run.
I'm getting hungry.
Yeah, you and me both. Although I'm pretty sure you're not hungry for blood. Okay, let's deal with that. Who is shooting at me? This is very awkward. Oh well, okay, so, the goal here is to actually enter this building, so I haven't not been able to enter this building before. Apparently I can enter it today. It's just, a completely stealth, non-lethal side quest of some sort. I think I actually infiltrate this office on the World Corp side. Oh wow, yeah, I've definitely never been here before. It needs to be a completely non-lethal game as well. Ah, that's cool. This is a recreation of UNATCO from Deus Ex. It's miniature.
Sorry, sir, the school's closed. Please come back tomorrow.
Hey, Trescon, what brings you here?
Dazza, I was going to ask you the same question myself.
I'm here waiting for my appointment.
Appointment? What for?
Well, my chronic gout is acting up. It's upsetting my irritable bowel syndrome and it's causing my hereditary flatulence to kick in. I've been breaking wind like there's no tomorrow.
I didn't need to know that.
No, not really. I'm here to see Asylum X, the rector of the university. Word on the street is he's in the market for security services.
Oh, for a second I was gonna make sure that I was upwind of you.
Well, I had bean burritos for lunch, so you still may want to do that. But enough talk about my intestinal tract. What brings you here on this fine night?
Fine night?
Oh, just a little bit of breaking and entering.
You're telling me, a private investigator and corporate security contractor, that you're going to break into DXE? Not the
What does that sound?
Shit, are you?
No, but I am.
Care to make a few bucks?
Well, for a little compensation, I'd gladly look the other way. Otherwise, I suppose your corpse will bring me a few bucks from Skara.
Here's 100 credits.
That should do the trick. A pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Trescon. A little more consideration. I might even be able to help you with your pilfering and...
Well, I have been cheating for a ton of money.
Here's 100 more.
Much obliged, my good man. Just so happens I've been putting the CSI security scheme into a little test as preparation for my sales pitch. This test involved getting a couple of their employees pissed drunk and coaxing the keypad code to the DXE server rooms out of them. This week's code is 352617.
352.
Social engineering. Where would we be without it, eh?
I wish you the best of luck proving to my future employers why you should hire me.
Are you a student or a teacher?
What was that sound? What is that sound? Is he watching? Oh, he's watching like violent stuff. Like, oh, I wonder what that footage is of.
To find here, everything's closed down for the night.
Let's just get rid of that noise. Oh, but that's okay, Demon Creature. I'm nice to see that you're playing games as well. Kind of get worried if people actually were watching too much of me, actually, but I don't know if I should be worried about that. Oh well. So, good old social engineering. Bribes someone for a key code. Now I need to break into this place. So this needs to be full stealth. There is no opportunity for lethal combat. And I don't have any tranquilizers, so... I may have actually done this mission once before, but I'm actually, I have no idea. Clipping into the door again. So let's just check the journal and see what that has to say. Infiltrate the facility. Steal the sheep mascot from Caron's office and implant an email on each of the 4 computers. And also question the witnesses. Oh, that's a bit of a bug. Oh, and yeah, there's some sort of situation in the subway. Oh wow. That's probably not a healthy thing, drinking while playing games like that, but whatever. As long as you're not drinking too much. I can't open that. I think it's in the basement, so...
Really, we're all closed. Sorry.
Maybe it's in the basement. Let's look at the levels. I'm guessing this is the first floor. Let's look at the second floor. Nothing's happening. Oh, the buttons are a little different. And the music just stopped. So I select it, and then I press the arrow. That's a weird bunch of controls. And there's someone right there. So I actually don't think I've played this mission before. What are the controls here? Why is it acting so weird? I can only go to the third and fourth floors. It's kind of weird.
Excellent. Here are those mails you need. You need to hack each computer and upload them one by one. Well, unless you find some passwords, of course.
Okay, so I don't have Cloak. So I think I'm just gonna save Scum like crazy. I can become invisible from the cameras though. And I think I just got spotted. Wow, they're all armed. Well, there's the alarm. Failed. That's an armory. 352617. You didn't see me. You did not see me.
Base, shoot to kill. Shoot to goddamn kill.
This isn't going well. Let's see if I can just punch them. Nope.
29. Congratulations, buddy. I want 30 because you're...
I wonder if I can, that's an idea. Maybe I can, I'm not really using my skill points for anything. I need another 1,000 to upgrade fists. So much for that. Oh, there we go again. Okay, let's just hide here. And hack into this computer, I suppose. I'm really bad at stealth, aren't I? Oh well. Plants, fake evidence. And I can probably find some passwords here. If I browse the accounts. Oh, let's just forget that though. Yeah, it's non-lethal though, so maybe I can just knock everyone out. What's my strength augmentation? Is that damage or? This is only for lifting. Okay, it's lifting strength, not punching strength.
What base? Base, we have.
Don't shoot. Oh, there we go. Let's duplicate more of these while I'm waiting for that guy to pass by. Okay. So, I guess I'll just rush him in slow motion. This is so silly. Let's forget that then. Wait till he passes by. I wonder if I can knock him out like this.
Base. Possible intruder. Please advise.
Kill. Shoot the goddamn kill.
That kind of worked. I think I... Ah, security camera. Oh, that's not good. That's a manual security camera. Okay. Thanks to the primitive AI, they're not responding to the unconscious body right there. Let's just disable that anyway. Yeah. So it's just a hitboxing, I guess, but apparently hitting them in the legs is as effective as for knocking them out as hitting them in the face. So, yeah. Okay. Now, where does this lead me? I hear someone. Probably should have found a way to upgrade my fists. Someone's over there as well. Well, that worked. Now, will that guy respond to the body? If at all, he's all the way over there. That over there. I have a knife. Drop that. Actually, let's see what what's this way first. Looks like this just leads down. Oh, that's a robot. And that's the alarm. Does anyone else play stealth games like this? Not really bothering with stealth and just knocking everyone out and killing everyone methodically? Or, you know, tranquilizing them? I can't be the only one, right?
Base. Possible intruder. Please advise.
Oh, thankfully he went for the alarm. Oh, and a grenade. Yoink. Okay, I can't see anyone in the distance. Server room 4. 3, 5, 2, 6, 7. Hack into that. So, server room 1 and server room 3 I need to find. Plant fake evidence. Easy as cake. So DX editing, I only noticed from like tangential references, but DX editing is actually the Deus Ex modding fan site, I think. So.
What the fuck? I can't really explain this, Trescon. TrustCon. I guess the poster is your objective. Seems to be the only possible explanation. Grab the poster and finish the mission. I take full responsibility if it turns out not to be the objective.
Now I hear an alarm. Yeah. Guess I just take that poster. Oh, and apparently radar transparency does work on those cameras. Let's see what's here. Nothing. It's not even a computer. There is the robot going again. Right, so I kind of need to find the other two more rooms. This looks like a room. 3, 5, 2, 6, and 7. Oh, that's a different. Okay. Looks like kind of obvious since there's no sign, I suppose. Let's just hack this and see what's behind this. Thank you, Infinite Multi-Tools. A whole bunch of explosives. Great. Okay, need to find 2 more rooms. And then I get, like, a reward of money, which is entirely useless to me. Archives. Maybe that's a way forward. No, don't do that.
Base. Moving to new channels.
Don't do that. So much save scumming. Right, I need to not... No. Don't do that. And he's heading for an alarm as well.
What was that? I swear. Shoot to kill. Shoot to goddamn kill.
Oh, that's so awkward. Okay. I need to be aware of that actual... It's a really far distance. Seriously? He's going straight for the alarm again? Yeah, I think I just saved mid-action or something in that AI. Hit him in the back.
Goddamn kill.
I think I should stop leaving my light on like that. Okay, I guess the alarm's gonna ring now. Server room 1, that's it, over there.
Base.
Drop weapons, all of them. Keep plenty.
Oh, I missed it. The AI is just going for the alarm. I should probably deactivate that. She completely ignored me, just went for the alarm. Right. Server room 3. 3, 5, 2, 6, 7. Hack. And yeah, I think the stealth is really difficult because these areas are very, very open. There's another guy. Oh, that's a guy with a flamethrower.
Face down on the ground or open fire.
Right. Those are some stairs, so I guess I need to climb up there. One thing I'm starting to see here is that crouching is not actually saved in quick saves, so that's a bit of an issue as well. That's a camera. That worked? Alright, tech support and server room 1. Don't think there are any other cameras here. I can probably find some stuff in here actually. Let's just take a quick look. Bunch of stuff. 3, 5, 2, 6, 1, 7. And now we've done the quest. I don't remember ever doing this side quest. I think it's probably because the reward of money really doesn't mean much anymore at this point.
Alright, get back out here with the poster. I've got a nice bag of money for you if you make it out alive, without killing anybody.
Face?
So, since, you know, the stakes are higher now, that's really the only quest, I think, where, like in day 2 where you get money. Ah, who cares about that? Oh, I clipped you with the door again. Who cares about alarms? I've done. Oh, what a mess. Don't shoot at me.
Great work. Here's your money. Let me have the poster.
You're welcome. I can't believe I went through all that trouble for a damn poster.
Yeah, actually, I just got a call from the Axe guy right before you came back. You won't believe what he told me.
Do tell.
He's actually Asylum X, the founder of DX Editing.
Oh.
What?
Apparently, he sent you in there in order to test his new guards from Carillion Security. He wanted to find any holes in their coverage plan so he could tighten it up. Judging from how your mission turned out, I think he knows what he'll be doing for the next
I think I'm staring at his neck or something.
What about those emails? Why did it have to look like an inside job if it was an inside job?
As it turns out, those emails weren't actual emails. They were just self-executable tracking programs that allowed him to follow your progress and make sure that you'd been to each of the server rooms. He wanted you to move all around the facility so the security test was thorough.
Well, good for him, he used you as a middleman. If I'd have been dealing with him personally, I'd have probably punched him in the face. To think I went through a mission like that just to test his damn security program.
Especially since the city is in chaos.
Credits richer for it.
Yes, that's true. So, what's with the poster?
I don't really know. Apparently it's some sort of inside joke. I think he's pulling a pretty elaborate prank on Corone. The money.
Yay.
Think of the money.
Yes, I will. I am. Money is good, thank you.
No problem. But look, I think you have other business to take care of. I know I do. I'll talk to you later. Be sure to drop me a PM when you're off duty. I'll meet you over a nice cup of coffee or something so we can talk about the good old days.
Sounds good. I'll talk to you another time, old boy.
Goodbye, Trescon.
So now that I think about it, I think I may have actually done this quest once, since some of this sounds familiar, but I have nearly 7,000 credits now. like that extra 2,000 doesn't really mean much to me, I think, in day 2, because I kind of got everything in the first day, so that's... Yeah, I kind of just have a habit of skipping that quest all the time, since I kind of have a more pressing problem of, you know, returning the staff and all that. So, lots of side quests. This session is being a bit too long, but that's actually kind of deliberate. That's mainly because when I was researching how to get through this area and show it off as a kind of exhibition, I wasn't really sure of a good cutoff point, right? It's like the main cutoff point would actually just be me in the middle of doing side quests. So, you know, I go through DXI, I go through Forum City again, and then I go to the final area. So if I remember correctly, there's actually only one main quest I needed to do, which was to debrief, do a side quest, and then go to the final area of the game. But there is one more side quest I can do. But let's just grab some items first. So tomorrow's session, with the final session, is really just be going through the final area, guns blazing, and that's pretty much it, I think.
Trescon, how stupid did they make you guys? You return after stealing from the shop. Now I'm gonna have to kill you. Hold still.
So that's new. I don't remember ever actually having consequences for stealing from the shop, like especially since I was never caught. That might mean I can't actually show you something here. Since I did kill the shopkeeper though, whoops. I can pretty much grab everything I want though. But unfortunately I can't actually... Let's just go up to Raving Nutter and see what happens. So, let's just take a look here. Yep, he's hostile. Oh, that's really a shame. Hello, Toro. So, apparently since I did all of that demonstration stealing from this shop here, Raving Nutter is hostile, which is very, very unfortunate. Let's see, I have some items, I have some food. Back door's open, so the storage... Oh, augmentation upgrade. Guess it's not a total loss. So if I didn't steal anything and no one was hostile, when I returned from day 2 and I was in a New Game Plus, so like, well, you don't really have a New Game Plus here, but it's actually saved in the ini file, so it's a nice workaround. You can actually buy the most powerful sword in the game from Raving Nutter. You just go up to him personally and talk to him. You get him on the second day, and you actually get Deus Diablo's sword. And unfortunately, I killed him. And yeah, I don't have a sword anymore because I threw them all away. I was trying to build up to this. Whoops. That's my mistake, I guess. I did not expect this at all. I wonder if I can just... No, I don't think I can spawn in, unfortunately. I don't actually know the name of the weapon, so... Yeah. Let's just look around, grab everything I can get, though. I've obviously messed it up because I was trying to show what you could do, which included stealing from the store. So, guess I'll just stock up on my items here. and also proceed to continue stealing from the store. I have 7,000 credits and I am not using a single bit of money, so let's go to mods, laser scopes, and that doesn't matter. Ammo, really don't need. I guess I don't really need anything, do I? Yes, I don't. Let's look at my items. Lots of OGs. Get gun. Or upgrade. That's a targeting. So... I'll just save that for later. So yeah, I've pretty much screwed up this little bit of demonstration, game demonstration. I'm not getting the secret weapon after all, because I just killed him. I have no idea where I can get a Dragon's Tooth sword at this point in the game as well. That's fine, I can just spawn it in if I really want. But, let's just roll with the punches. Okay, so, 2 more quests to show, I think, in this area. One is the main quest, and one is a side quest. Hit some geometry there. So, let's just run over and finally get debriefed. Oh, and they finally put the poster up, that's nice. I hope no one will complain about me killing my old friends and all that. Oh well.
Wow, Trescon. The guys told me what you did down in those ruins. That was so amazing. You're so brave.
Sounds like I got myself a fan club.
Sorry, I didn't mean to sound.
I mean, nothing against Chrissy, but it's really nice that there is like a lot of frivolous dialogue here. It really gives the universe more life. I think there's like 250,000 words of voice dialogue in this game. Like pretty much an entire novel. All of it is voiced. The majority of it is actually done by professional voice actors as well. There are some characters who are done by amateur voice acting, but for the first couple of years that was how it was done until it
Hey Trescon, good to see you.
just turned out to be very unreliable.
Yeah, I have. Where have you been? I didn't see you here last night.
I was trapped under World Corp. Walked right into an ambush when I was there to interview a scared scientist who claimed he had information for me. Unfortunately, I was knocked down by the guy you met in DXI, and my contact and I were both trapped.
I've never met this guy. It's still a bit awkward.
The guards didn't realize I was augmented, and I took advantage of that to trick them. Unfortunately, they tortured my contact to death before I escaped.
I see.
By the way, I expect an exclusive interview about your DXI mission when you have time.
Sure.
I'll see what I can do about it.
So, for the first couple of years, the voice acting was done by amateurs. So some of the voice clips here by certain characters are very low quality. Medbot, right. But after that, they just got professional voice acting, and they could actually, you know, submit their voice clips and follow direction and all that. Right, so... since I'm using Shifter, I can actually use my augmentation to upgrade, I think. So, or if I really want, I think I can overwrite No, I can't do that. So let's just... Yeah, I can use my augmentations to upgrade. So let's just upgrade radar transparency and that. And give myself... I never remember to use the energy shield. Let's just get health regeneration. This is actually a medical bot. So it actually heals me and installs all of those skill upgrades. Since there's like implants in your body, that's the whole thing with Deus Ex. So yeah. Guess it kind of looks like some kind of... Does it? I can only think of Roombas and stuff. But yeah, this is like an automatic doctor or something, surgical machine. It's from Deus Ex, so... Okay. Let's finally get a debriefing. With the almighty Fire Staff, which somehow has the ability to ban people from the server, or something like that.
Bloody hell, Trest. I'm glad you made it back here in one piece. How does it look out there?
It's hell on Earth, guys. Dead civilians in the streets and World Corp commandos everywhere. The ambush in the slums was brutal.
Civilians? I don't remember killing any civilians. They killed the civilians, yes. Yes, they killed them.
I've secured another 1,000 credits for you. You would make a fine moderator. Do you know that?
Thanks. Here's the staff. What are you going to do with it?
Like I said earlier, the Fire Staff has a sort of imprint of set of admin powers, and we can use it to pinpoint specific people resonating with the same sort of power. We're about to find out once and for all where Deus Diablo disappeared to.
Finally!
Where is he?
Hold your horses. Just wait 1 second while I make the adjustments.
We decrypted more of the files you brought back from World Corp 2, including some personnel files. I can tell you that the man who tried to ambush you in DXI was a hired killer called Zero Presence who was employed by Skara to kill you. He was apparently also responsible for reprogramming the excavation site robots.
He was good, fast and accurate. Haven't seen precision like that before.
You handled him like a true professional. That duel was a work of art. The sheer level of skill involved on both sides was breathtaking.
Yeah.
Kick-ass battle. Just like
he didn't see it at all, did he?
You fought well, but let me remind you two that violence is never the best solution.
Finished. The Fire Staff is tracking down and feeding the location of Deus Diablo into my info link right now. And... No, that's impossible.
What?
What is it, Evil? Where is he?
It doesn't make any sense.
What doesn't?
What doesn't make any sense?
That's what I just said.
Diablo? Spit it out.
He's not in Form City. Heck, he's not even Form Planet.
What?
Well then, where is he?
According to the Fire Staff, he's above Form Planet. In orbit somewhere in outer space.
Well, that was unexpected. Is he still alive?
Apparently so. How the hell did he get up there? What are we gonna do about it?
I came here to find my friend. It doesn't matter where he is. How can you guys get me up there? I don't suppose the staff can fly me up there as well.
No, I don't think it can. Luckily, the answer lies in the files you got from World Corp. Evil?
Right. You may have heard that Aunt Betty's Industries, the most successful clothing company in Form City, was bought by World Corp a few months ago. Employees weren't very happy with the way World Corp people ran things. So recently, it seems Ryan, the CEO of ABI, and his employees revolted against World Corp security people who had been stationed there.
What? They physically attacked the World Corp people?
Yep. Gunfire and several explosions were heard from the ABI facility today while you were busy in DXI. A few hours later, several military transport helicopters were seen taking off from the Ryberg field, a landing strip to the north owned by a World Corp branch called WC Logistics, heading for ABI.
But how is this relevant?
According to the World Corp intelligence reports, ABI is just not a regular clothing factory. Apparently the clothing company is also a front for a secret weapons and robotics laboratory beneath the surface.
Wow.
For the past few years, they've been working on a space shuttle to leave the atmosphere with. I don't know what Ryan was planning to do with it, but Scar didn't stop the project when he took over.
We believe that they were creating more than one shuttle, and we think Kylie was in one of the World Corp helicopters which flew to ABI a few hours ago.
Okay, so I'm going to ABI to infiltrate their secret lab and steal their space shuttle while they're fighting the World Corp people. Is there anything in this city which does not have some secret complex in the basement?
I doubt it. Everyone here is a DSX fan, remember?
That's true.
That's not all. There are, of course, more complications.
Of course.
The only way to reach the ABI facility is by air travel. The compound was built in a mountain range northeast of the city, and a bridge, which was crucial to getting there by car, was destroyed in the fighting. A man named Kev Osama is currently the only pilot in the city who doesn't work for World Corp, and he was kidnapped by DxO yesterday.
Marvelous.
He was kidnapped near his helipad in the slums, and we haven't had time to investigate it yet. Here, let me put this photo in your data vault. You'll need to find him so he can fly you out to ABI.
You have no leads in the case? Who reported the kidnapping?
A bum named Vavrek. He witnessed the kidnapping, and we told him to stay put. You should be able to find him near the helipad. Question him about what happened, and see if you can get anything useful out of him.
In the meantime, we'll gather as much intelligence about ABI as we can. We should be able to get you a map and possibly some handy information on how to locate the entrance to the secret labs, and how much resistance you should expect.
Wing Command isn't here at the moment, but he left some extra equipment for you in the armory, so be sure to pick up that as well before your departure.
All right.
So much dialogue.
I'll get back to you when I find this Kev Osama. So long.
So...
Hey, Trest, can I have a word with you?
Oh, something else as well? Okay, sure.
So what have you been up to since last night?
Well, I got my first good night's rest in a week, but I've been busy all day trying to fend off World Corp's goons. I can't believe that idiot King thought he could beat our firewall system.
When did he attack?
Somewhere around 4 PM. His commandos were flown in with transport helicopters from... somewhere... Rydberg Field, I guess. He concentrated his efforts on the slums and the corporate district. Apparently, he's not very interested in the rest of the city. Yet.
Alright. How about his headquarters?
Hey, I know what you're thinking, but you can forget about that. He's barricaded himself in his World Corp building with military robots and a small army of commandos to protect him. Nobody is getting in there without his permission. You shouldn't worry about that. We'll take care of him later. We still have to secure the public spaces first.
Alright. Anything else interesting happen here while I was away?
Well, Soul's Bar and Grill was blown up around
Right,
noon.
I already went there, so...
yes, I know.
yeah.
I was just there.
Really? Did you talk to Wink?
Yes. In fact, I've already found and eliminated those responsible.
What? What are you, a one-man court of law? The city may be under lockdown right now, but we still have trials for criminals like that.
They worked for World Corp.
Oh, good job then.
Wow, that's a bit of a quick turnaround. As First Matter said, there truly is no reason to go into World Corp, even if you can assault it. It ties into the main quest as well. I showed that previously, where you're not really supposed to kill Scarby King. You can go in if you really want for a little bit of loot, I think, but it's not much at all. Another thing as well is I don't think they mentioned it, but aside from the stuff in the armory, I think you can actually go to Jonas here and get something.
I demand to be given back my proper legal weaponry. Evaluation. This is an outrage. The pompous one over there is not being cooperative.
Be silent, you metallic pile of trash.
Evaluation. I call into question more likelihood of reproducing.
TrestCon.
Standing in a door.
Piece of shit into spare parts at once. I demand it.
What exactly is this thing? Some kind of smart robot?
Smart? Did you even listen to what it said to me, TrestCon? It belongs to that damn new guy, NBS something or other.
My name is the Abomination II. My lethal weaponry has been swapped out for inferior non-lethal weaponry. Evaluation. If this problem is not rectified, I shall be forced to use non-lethal force.
I'm not getting involved in this right now. I'll be back later. Maybe with a plan.
Evaluation. I will wait for the situation to be resolved. Tread lightly, human.
So that's a thing. So what you said before, Toro. Oh, is this a cleaning robot? That wasn't. That I'd say that definitely is. There's another augmentation there. Let's just. I don't know the key code. I don't care. Let's just hack into it.
God damn it, Tristcon, I was gonna give you that. Have some fucking patience for once, you bastard.
Whatever. Yoink. Let's see, let's talk to him.
I heard you did well down there. Of course, we all knew you would. You had my orcs to help you.
Yes. Got anything new for me to play around with?
Excuse me, this is a laboratory, not a tombola. I don't just throw augmentations after you. If Cashew asks me to help you out, I will part with some of my inventions.
I'm sorry, I just thought someone with your obvious genius would have plenty of technology to get away.
He has something, doesn't he?
Your cheap pseudo-psychological tricks work on me. Your attempts to manipulate me are embarrassingly transparent.
Worked last time.
I'll just see if I can dig some useful hardware out of the corpses of the World Corp people. Scar's technology is much more advanced than yours anyway. In fact, I can probably find some street vendor in the slums who sell me better augmentations than yours.
That's certainly what I did.
They can't possibly be that hard to come by. You think anybody could outdo yourself with a couple of flyers and a volume of nano-augs for stupid people?
Fine. You can have this upgrade canister. Just stop insulting me and leave my fucking lab. On the double.
Thanks.
Yeah, that'll do. Talk to you later.
I should be so lucky.
I am such a Treskon is such a jerk. Not me. I'm not a jerk. It's Treskon. So that's an augmentation canister as well, which I just stole, even though it was intended for me. There we go. Cloak. Right. Let's I wonder if I'm pretty sure I can overwrite old mods, augmentations. So if I select this, I'm not really sure how to do the replacement. So shifter should allow me to replace augmentations, but since I'm kind of like mixing mods here, I'm not really sure if I can. So I should get a button here to replace this mod. I'm obviously not using ballistic protection. So this is like a thing from Deus Ex as well. The augmentation system is not really something you can take back. But cloak, it would be nice if I could get cloak as well. So yeah, I'm not really sure how to do that. I think the interface is just broken here, and it's not really the fault of the mod as well. It's because I'm using shifter and it's not. I don't think it's really meant for the nameless mod. I mean, it kind of works, but yeah. let's just... I guess I should just throw this away. And let's upgrade the only thing I have left. So, regeneration. That's the wrong button. I activated it. Did not mean to do that. Right. What's left? Session is running a bit long, but that's kind of deliberate. Not really sure how much time I'll have tomorrow, actually. And it's also just a nice ending point as well. Why do I not have... Where are my weapons? Right, I gave up the fire staff, and I don't have a melee. I have one more side quest. I think I may have broken it, so I won't get it, but I should get it right as I exit. Just one more side quest.
Trescon,
there we go.
You so dishonorably neglected to live up to the expectations placed upon you by the holy representative of Lamar, our honored High Priest Beefman. You have been granted a second chance. Go to our glorious temple immediately, and you will be given the instructions for another holy quest of utmost importance. Do not keep us waiting.
So that dialogue is kind of weird. That's probably because I kind of messed things up with the whole order of events, and I did not actually do yesterday's llama quest because I actually broke it. So there's a quest here I can do, it's not really much. It's mainly just involves the whole llama and goat thing. So let's just take a look here. Hello. I don't think this quest will take too long, mainly because I'm not really gonna try. Let's just go forward.
I see thou hast returned. That is good.
You didn't expect me to?
Considering how thou completely neglected to even meet my summons for the last quest I gave.
Right, so that's the actual bug. I did not actually get the quest.
This time as well.
What is this new quest you have for me?
This shouldst be the last task we needest to take care of. We needest thee to enter the Goat Temple and find out exactly who their leader is. Then thou must kill him, for he hath been a nuisance to us long enough.
You want me to kill the leader of the goats?
Quite so.
Okay.
And my reward?
The eternal gratitude of all worshippers of Lamar. A plaque with thy name in our holy caverns?
Nope.
Keep going.
1,000 credits, 1 augmentation upgrade, and a couple of weapon mods.
Excellent.
Anything I should know, such as where will I find this leader of theirs? How will I go about killing him?
Questers these days. I pay thee a fortune, and then thou expectest me to give thee a bleeding walkthrough.
Don't worry, I've already read the walkthrough.
Might as well accept that things have changed since you started bossing people around. Experienced help is expensive.
Yes, whatever.
Blah,
Fortunately,
blah,
I know
blah.
nothing about who runs the so-called religion of the ghosts, so thou wouldst have to do thy own homework, hero boy. Just don't expect him to bare his throat at thee when thou findest him. He wouldst have protection. The goats aren't as cowardly as they are evil.
Protection? Are we talking bodyguards or Indiana Jones-like security measures?
I guess thou wouldst just have to find out for thyself, huh? Don't fancy working for thy money?
We'll see. Hopefully your attitude will change a bit by the time I bring the head of the goat leader on a plate.
We willst indeed see.
So, much like how in choosing between World Corp and PDX, you choose one side and end up assaulting or infiltrating the headquarters of the other side. This is the same thing again, except for the goats and llamas. So, if I was on the goat side, I would actually need to infiltrate this temple, or essentially assault it. So I can do a stealth option. The the game, I think the level is sort of designed for stealth. Like there are alternate. Where's the door? Wrong side. So I think there are some alternate routes where I can like get around enemies and stuff like that. But for the most part, just gonna have a bit of fun and assault and battery and mostly kill all of the goats. So let's go. I may need more ammo actually. Oh, it's fine. I have this. So let's just go guns blazing and guns akimbo. I don't have a melee weapon, unfortunately, because of that little mess up. I'm not really sure if I should be concerned about that, but in any case, I am pretty much going full lethal here. So, cue the whole Doom battle music, I suppose. And let's go in. So let's turn on targeting for the damage boost and run like crazy.
What is this?
Should duplicate as many of these as I can. Oh, he's throwing spoons at me.
What is this?
So, things are going to get very chaotic here. Because everyone has, you know, assault shotguns and stuff like that. Why am I missing all my shots? Oh, my frame rate is dropping for some reason. I still have the lights on, that's why. Ugh. The range thing. Okay, let's just go in through the front door. Duplicate a few more of these. Just so I don't need to worry about it. Yeah, excuse me, I'm a little busy trying to kill everyone here. Well, that includes you, so... Oh well. Okay, so, this is going to be a bit tough. Because I am actually just going straight through the front door. I believe this place is going to be filled with enemies. Wonder if I should pick up a weapon or something. Oh well. Giant church. Oh, there's no one here. Oh wow, I did that at the distance. Right, there's also zoom here. There we go. Just looking at the zoom on the left there. I thought there'd be tons of NPCs in here. Oh well. So yeah, this obviously looks like a cult. Not much else for me to say. I am just going to kill everyone that comes by. So yeah, this is why I was kind of hesitant last time Demon Creature on, you know, killing everyone over there, although it didn't really matter either, so. And they were definitely not civilians, okay? Like, they were all hostile, so. Yeah, it's totally legit. Especially since I'm doing a pistol build, like it's all headshots anyway, so. Ah, why am I missing so many? Of course it's legit, they're all hostile. I mean, it's self-defense. Oh yeah, this is milk, by the way. No relation to milk. I'm not really sure if I can... Should I drink this? It's still kind of weird. So I think there's an alternate route here. Somewhere. I think I can also swim through the water. That's where I get one of the shortcuts. So, I just hacked that, but I think if I actually take a swim in here, or somewhere here, like if I swim directly into the milk, I would actually come out of the water here. Pistol sniping. There we go. That's one. Don't run straight towards me. Okay, so that was the direct route, of course, but I think I can actually swim in here. And it's actually a secret passage. There we go, there's the passage. But there's a bit of difficulty here, I think. Oh, I managed to climb out. Okay, I thought I couldn't. Missed that bullet. Let's just get rid of that.
Over there! In the name of Boone!
Did he have a grenade? Yes, he did. Let's get rid of that. And take that sword. That sword will be useful. Maybe. Let's actually switch them around this time. Let's turn on radar transparency. Let's not bother with that. So, lasers there, that'll trigger an alarm. Well, it's already ringing, so... let's just hack this. Toggle the lasers. Oh, that's only 10 seconds. Let's get through. So again, I can just do a stealth path, but I still have to like kill the boss at the end. Well, stealth-ish, because I still need to like... Yeah, so if I really wanted to, I could just do a stealth. Let's just leave it at that. This is much faster than stealth. Why do I bother with playing stealth games? Right, here's the final boss. Ah, someone's up there. So this is kind of a trick boss. There's the boss right there. And that's because she actually resurrects right there. So let's something a little bit more permanent, because that is a grenade launcher. So the trick here, I believe, whoa, she's moving fast. Right, the trick is to actually go up and disable the milk valves. Turn every valve there. Otherwise, she's just going to resurrect every single time. So yeah, it's kind of a trick boss. But once you turn off the fountain of milk, this mysterious ichor of what? Oh no, that's a flamethrower. I'm dead. Flamethrowers are really overpowered here. So let's try that again. I don't need that anymore. Let's turn off the flashlight. So let's do that as quickly as possible. Just turn the valves. Right. Move as quickly as possible. She resurrects rather quickly, so you kind of have to kill her like probably 5 times or something if you're not doing that well. And if you climb up these ladders. Oh, this second. Ladders! My greatest enemy. Right, that's the fountain. The fountain is gone. Don't switch the flamethrower, please. There we go. Assassination complete. Flamethrower. Ah! Dragon's Tooth Sword. Excellent. Let's drop that. That's excellent. I was kind of worried about not having another one there. So that's the mission. Kind of rushed the whole thing because kind of running a bit long now. Yeah. I mean, you can do the stealth option, I suppose. But there really are too many spots where there aren't any other options, I think. I think you can like go in through the vents up the top. So you can swim in through the water into that giant pool of milk. What would Gerald do? I think there's something secret in here. That's a secret passage. But other than that, I mean, everyone's hostile to you anyway. You've already taken sides. Might as well just assault the place. But that's the that little side mission. And yeah, my frame rate is probably dropping because of this giant map. Like what really makes it drop is when I look up at the entire expanse. So many polygons being rendered right now. If I look down, frame rate is fine. Yeah. Oh, I wonder if there's something in there. Nope, no key. Okay. I need more ammo for this weapon. Okay. Very, very long session. The next one will be shorter, relatively speaking, because I took a bit longer here. This particular chapter is a bit long. I should probably divide it up now and I think about it in the highlights. I can probably split it into two. But the last thing I really need to do is figure out what's going on with the pilot to get to Aunt Betty Industries. Apparently Aunt Betty is another user. Now I know where the pilot is, but let's just follow the quest line for a little bit. I've been doing too much sequence breaking. There is a hobo near my ride, who should know. And fortunately I've already killed everyone here. So the helicopter is right there. This is another one of those cases where I remember the first time I played, I had no idea that this was actually an area I could go into. Because this place is too dark. Like, this is just wire fence, right? And I did not see a gap here. Like, at all. I did not think that I could actually go through here. But there's a door. There's a doorway. You just can't see it. So. There's someone here. There we go.
You're Vavrak?
Depends.
I'm Trescon. King Cashew sent me. Said you have a lead on Kevo's kidnapping.
Trescon, right. Good to meet you. I'm Vavrak. Used to work as head of public relations for GITM Constructions before they packed up and moved their HQ out of town. Anyway, I saw the kidnapping. As far as I could tell, it was DXOers who did it. I saw some of them sneaking past a checkpoint up north of here, so I followed them.
That was risky. You should consider yourself lucky to be alive. What happened?
They're not that dangerous. I actually know a couple of them. They're pretty nice guys. Just a bit confused about what their situation entitles them to do. The pilot had just landed half an hour or so before, and I think he was on his way back from O'Malley's. When he got to the gate for the helipad, the two DXO guys jumped out from behind one of the pillars and hit him over the head with a baton.
Doesn't sound very nice to me.
Nope.
Yeah, I'm not really gonna defend their actions. I agree they go over the edge sometimes. No, forget it. When the pilot was out cold, they put him in a body bag and carried him back to the checkpoint. One of them threw an EMP grenade to distract the firewalls. Then they made a run for it.
Yes, but where did they go?
Transparency or something, because the bot never even noticed them.
Any idea where they went?
Nah, I didn't follow. Didn't really want to get to that bot's attention, but I did hear them talk about souls. Something about sneaking past Jackie as far as I could hear. I think their hideout is somewhere near Souls.
I guess I'll go interrogate Jackie then.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Jackie is a bright girl. If something fishy is going on, she's probably noticed it.
Thanks for your help. I hope your economic situation clears up soon.
Yeah, not likely though.
I hope mine clears up soon.
These days. Invisible War
Probably
didn't
not.
really give us the boost to visitors we'd hoped for, and WorldCorp has centralized everything. One huge
Excuse
company,
me, that's
fewer employees,
bullish in the...
and many small ones. Everything's pretty
So
much
much
going
dialogue here.
Nonetheless, I wish you good luck. I guess you'll need it.
I appreciate it, man. Good luck finding
So,
Kevo.
Jackie was the bouncer in Sol's bar. Pretty much just go up to her and ask what she saw. Just gonna take a quick look here. Ah, the portals are open again. That's nice. That should be easier then. I guess it's just closed because you're expected to do the Subway quest. But it would have been nice if I could cheat and do that. But you know, and have some consequences. But oh well. This is closer to Sol's Bar and Grill as well. That sign should really be bigger. So just jump straight up. There we go. Who needs stairs? Jackie. So she just gives some more directions on where to look. Let's just talk to her.
I need to talk to you, Jackie.
What do you mean?
We need to break up.
A
Wait,
guy
no.
called Kevo
Wrong
Sala was
person.
kidnapped in the slums, and an eyewitness, Vavrik, said he'd heard the kidnappers mention your name. Something about needing to sneak past you.
Huh. They mentioned me? Well, I have been noticing some weird stuff happening lately.
Do tell.
I think someone's been moving through the alley, behind the bar with thermopic camo, or maybe even a cloaking og. It's happening frequently. I always hear movement, but see zip.
You mean the alley where that bum lives?
Yeah, the one with the fence. I don't know how they get past it. The door's locked, very secure. Heck, I don't even have the key anymore.
Is there anything of interest back there?
There is a back door to the cold storage, our freezer. Other than that, I don't think so.
Can I get back there through your freezer?
Afraid not. The explosion blocked the door.
Alright, maybe the bum knows another way in. I'm probably going to ask him as well if he's seen anything.
Good luck with that. I'm going to stay here and help Wing collect evidence.
Alright.
So I only know this because in my research for this this streaming series, but you can actually open the freezer door on the first day. I always thought that it was just a key where you were just forced to like ignore it. But if you do a sequence break and get behind there and get the key, you can actually open the freezer door. But on the first day, and get behind there. Obviously not much use on the second day though, because as Jackie said, the door is destroyed, it's broken. But here's another thing which I'm not sure of as well, and it's that because this is just a fence, if you like stack something, use grenade climbing, or just get over the fence somehow, you can actually enter the DxO rebels headquarters earlier on the first day, and everyone there will be hostile, and you simply have to kill everyone. And I'm actually not sure what the effects of that is. Usually the game is okay with sequence breaking, but the walkthrough did say that if you did that, you would actually break the game. So if you went too far into the headquarters and actually killed everyone and looted the place on the first day, and essentially doing this quest or exploring the area in this quest ahead, you would actually break the game at this point. So I kind of avoided that because that's a pretty long investment to actually see what the effects of the quest was. So I have not actually done that bit of research yet, but yeah, you can get behind there and get, open the door and the freezer door as well, but there isn't really anything. So you can't get through the door. But there are apartments here, so let's press a random button. See if anyone's here.
Yes? This is Trescon. I need to use your fire escape. Let me in, please.
Oh, sure. Come right up.
Well, that was easy. This is a little bit confusing here, personally, I think. Just with the design of this building. There are a lot of floors here, and there are no numbers. So I keep shooting past the door. I need to check which one I can actually interact with. Kind of probably a weird thing to nitpick, but there we go. Hello.
Hi.
Hiya. So, who might you be?
I'm Trescon.
Oh yeah, so this sort of sounds like cheap voice acting of recording.
What are you doing in my flat?
I want to use your
It's
fire
very
escape to
echoey.
get out into that little alley down there.
Oh, I see. No problem. Go ahead, knock yourself out. Can I get you anything, by the way? Tea, coffee, chocolate milk, soda, or maybe a drink? I think also a bottle of champagne.
Oh, chocolate milk? I haven't had chocolate milk in ages.
That's okay. Anyway, see you around.
Oh, right. Well, see you then. Do you want a cup of tea? I can just go and... No. Alright.
This guy's kind of weird. He's very polite.
Check if perhaps my watch is down there. I dropped it out of the window a week ago.
Huh, Grim Fandango. And that's a DVD player, which actually looks like a rectangular Xbox, but let's not point that out. Oh, and that's another screen with the IRC chat. Yeah, this guy's a recluse, I think. Just looking at this poster, you can kind of guess why he hasn't left this apartment in a while. Nah. I can't remember where that's from though. So let's just open that. And clumsily fall off the ladder. Right, so apparently that was supposed to be an Xbox 360, but then they realized, like whoever made that realized that it didn't fit the timeline since this was 2004, so they kind of just made it more boxy into a DVD player. Yeah, I think it is the girl from Full Metal Panic actually, but I haven't seen that, so. Yeah. Anyway, another short side quest, mainly just to retrieve the pilot, and that will be the end of this massive session again. This is pretty much the entire third quarter of the game, and it's a big game, so yeah. Here is the freezer, completely destroyed. So if you go back here on the first day, it actually is filled with a bit of loot, and there's like meat hanging from the railing here, and like it's actually basically a cold freezer. Here though, there's nothing at all. It's very obvious where to find the secret passage. But yeah. Oh, and the code has already been, pad's already been hacked. So if you go here on the first day, you can actually find the keypad as well. Go down through here, and everyone here will be hostile. But I'm actually not sure. Like I said before, I'm not really sure what the effects of doing that is. I think the intent was to just loot the freezer, and get a key to get through here. But yeah, really not sure. Like of the effects of the bug. And it is a big game, so I essentially have to play like through half the game to finally figure out what the effects of the bug is. So kind of a secret underground level. There is some loot here. If I want to explore down here, I can get into some secret passages under the building. I really don't need any loot, so I think I just pick up a grenade or something. But let's just skip all of that and meet this guy. So, like I said, if I go on the first day, everyone here will be hostile, everyone here is now not.
You must be Trestcon.
Yeah?
Don't worry, I don't want to kill you. We've been doing our best to follow your activities, and we don't think we have any reason not to trust you. Please don't prove us wrong. As long as you behave, you're safe here.
Is that so? Surely you know I work with PDX.
Yeah, with PDX, not for.
I won't defect to you if that's what you think.
We don't need you to switch sides. We need you to negotiate with us. TRM would like to talk to you. He has a proposition you might find interesting.
You have no idea how many times I've heard the word proposition in the past 2 days.
That is true.
Please indulge me for now, and go talk to TRM. He's in the armory upstairs to the right, waiting for you. Don't worry about the lasers. They won't trigger as long as you behave.
Alright.
Remember, we don't want any trouble. As long as you do nothing to piss us off, you can come and go as you please.
So these are rebels, but they're obviously not hostile. There is some kind of diplomatic solution I can do here, with a few items. If I steal anything, I think everyone becomes hostile, and I kind of just have to rescue the pilot. There's like a door or something, which I've never been able to figure out where it leads. Like here. I've never been able to figure out where that door leads. I think it just goes to... Oh wait, no, now I remember. Ah, never mind. Yeah, so... These are some rebels or something. Here's some bunks. I don't think there's a lot of loot here, and I need to pick every lock. This is something I'm just taking from the walkthrough again, but that's give me a minute. Let's see. Yeah, so this is just something I got from the walkthrough. I was just browsing it for anything interesting, because there really isn't anything interesting at this point, in terms of like the background for the game. But augmentation canister, yoink. Yeah, so just use that for regeneration. Unfortunately, I did screw up here, and I don't have cloak, so yeah, steal that. And let's look at the diplomatic solution. The Renegade Master. Hello.
Welcome, Trescon. I'm surprised you found your way down here. We thought we'd found ourselves quite the hiding place.
Show me where you're keeping Kevo and give me the key. Then I'll be on my way again.
No. Does this reply surprise you?
Not really.
Can't say it does, no. Is this where you ambush me and force me to kill you all?
I hope it won't have to come to that. But if you want Kevo-sama, you'll have to do something for us in return.
I found myself transported to World of Warcraft. What is it?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you, so you'll have to hear it for yourself. In a compartment behind a painting in my office, you'll find a data cube. It contains a recording of Despot and a man called Silver Dawn. Speak to me when you've heard it.
Fine. I'll indulge you. But you better not play games with me, TRM. Such behavior can be very bad for your health.
So that mention of World of Warcraft, I believe, may be an anachronism. So this game is set in 2004, and World of Warcraft actually came out in 2004, so I don't think it was really the kind of social phenomenon it is now, nor was it like the most cliche dominant MMORPG you would think of. Pretty much everything these days, every MMORPG these days is kind of tries to emulate World of Warcraft, yeah, it's not great. That's probably one of the reasons why I stopped playing MMORPGs. But yeah, comparing it to WoW like that is, I think it's an anachronism. Just get rid of that chair. Oh. Okay, so painting. Is this the right painting? That one. Okay, so data cube.
Despot, are you there? Silver Dawn, what is it? Just wanted to let you know that you are doing a fine job. Being unavailable all the time, yes? We are almost done with your moderator. We just need to run the mind wipe on him. You will get him back in a few days, yes.
Oh. my. So, a little bit of the real masters. Someone who actually controls the admin. So, it says here, the goals. It seems TRM has evidence Despot is working for a shadow government. And, oh, I forgot to give a turn to the llamas. Whoops, I'll do that later. GameSpy, what could that be? I'll explain later, but they're essentially, it shouldn't be that hard to look up. It's essentially a large video game network, actually, which unfortunately doesn't exist anymore. But this is really a reference to like how GameSpy actually owns Fallen Planet, I think.
Silver Dawn, and what is GameSpy?
I'm glad to hear you don't know about GameSpy. You better prepare yourself for the plot twist.
Go ahead. I'll try not to faint.
Meta.
You have been working indirectly for an Illuminati ripoff of an organization who runs the entire world in secret and controls our administrator, the untouchable ruler of the city, like a puppet.
On any other day, I wouldn't believe you, but this answers a lot of questions. I even think I may know where GameSpy operates from. I'm assuming this is why you've been terrorizing PDX.
Of course. We can't engage them in open war. We wouldn't stand a chance against their invincible moderators and their army of firewalls. But we can't just sit idly by while a group of power-mongering shadowy overlords run this city behind all of our backs. We have to keep up this guerrilla warfare, but we are inflicting minimum damage.
But you have proof now. Why not just go public with it?
I don't know if you've noticed, but PDX controls all the media. Our only outlet is a revolutionary magazine that most people regard as terrorist propaganda.
GameSpy was...
And even if
that was pretty much what I did when growing up. Nowadays it's Steam,
it's much
so...
easier to live with the lie than to rise
gaming
up and
networks,
fight against
play
the
online on PC.
But this is Planet Deus Ex. People won't be surprised by another conspiracy. The city is swimming in conspiracies already.
You don't understand. We've already tried. Nobody believes us. Nobody cares.
So what is it that you want me to do?
What is it you want me to do?
I want you to confront your friends at PDX with this information. Tell them what I've showed you. Find out if they know what's going on. I deeply, truly hope that Despot has been keeping this secret from his moderators. That they have no idea what's going on. If the rest of the guys at PDX don't realize they're slaves to GameSpy, maybe there's still a chance.
You're hoping the PDX crew will join you and fight GameSpy if they realize Despot is just a puppet?
Yes. The evidence suggests that only Despot knows about GameSpy. The others think Despot runs everything. I've been trying to open their eyes to what's going on, but they won't listen to me. I hoped I could force them to listen, but that didn't work. So I was pretty much out of options, until you came along.
And that's when you chose to kidnap Kevo-sama to get my attention.
I hate blackmailing. In fact, I despise this entire terrorism business, as do all of my men. It's lost us as much sympathy as it's gained us, and now we've even managed to kill innocents. I don't like holding Kevo captive here, but I needed some leverage. If you can convince Cashew and Faz to help us take down GameSpy, I'll let Kevo go.
I think Cashew and Faz could be convinced to rebel against GameSpy.
So much dialogue.
He has admin power. The others have.
I'm not really complaining seriously though. It's more like
Despot doesn't do anything.
Well, you know, this is a live stream. I'm kind of sitting here.
He probably doesn't even know what his moderators are doing. If they just agree to strike GameSpy down behind Despot's back, he wouldn't realize it until it's too late.
Well, it's not really my call to make. Do you want me to relay your proposal to King Cashew?
That's the idea. Make him understand what's going on and tell him to accept the truce if he wants the pilot. We won't release Kevo until you accept the alliance, and you agree to overthrow GameSpy.
Oh my.
I'll tell him you said that.
Good luck. We'll be waiting for you, regardless.
So, if I remember correctly, there are actually 3 solutions here. The first one is to just kill these rebels. The second one is kind of just go all the way back and actually do a negotiation, I suppose, which involves a little bit of running around. The third option is to actually kill everyone here, get the key and get the pilot, but then actually kill the pilot. So there is actually a fallback option, because you can actually kill everyone here in the game, and most everyone, I think, and the plot will actually have a way to move forward. There's compensation for everything. Let's just run back though, because I forgot to get that reward. I think it's just full of useless stuff, but yeah. And see what they have to say. Did I even really get the key? I forgot to get the key. Where did I get? The key is somewhere in there. I forgot to get the key. Let's head back in. So the key should be somewhere. It's probably just sitting on a desk or something. There we go. There. So there's the key. For the most part, the reward for like destroying all the goats would be all of those skill points. The reward, I'm pretty sure it's not that substantial. He already told us what it is. It's just a bunch of loot. And I'm pretty much getting close to the end game now. But let's just run back. You know, when it comes to this particular district, I really think it's too dark. That really is one of my major issues with the 3 main, like, huge maps, I think. But all of the point lights really bogged down the engine, made everything slow down. Yeah, it's really a shame.
Trescan, thou returnest triumphantly from thy epic duel with the mighty yet foolish leader of the Grizzled Goats, who thought he could oppose the great Lamar and live to tell the tale. Nobody can escape as the wrath of the wise high priest of Lamar.
Get on with it, please.
She. And yeah, now you can treat me with respect. Please just cut the drama and get to the part about the reward.
Very well. Thou hast certainly deserved it. Thou hast been a true hero of thyself.
Get on with it.
Today thou hast carved thy legacy
Get
in the
on
mark
with
of
it.
our holy halls by thy very actions.
Get on with
thy
it.
legendary courage and...
I said...
We're warned.
Fine, ungrateful hugger-mugger. 1,000 credits, I believe 'twas. Thou may pick up the upgrade and weapons mod in the safe. We changed the code to 648011.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure serving your religion, High Priest.
It's been... well, thou hast been very useful to me. To us, yes, very useful to us, Trescan. Thanks to thine efforts, it will now be easy for us to regain complete control over Forum City. Feel free to pursue whatever non-Llama related activities thou now feelest like.
I shall.
Feelest?
Goodbye.
Is that a really seriously pretending to the whole thing? So this is another keypad which I can't break. Let's see if I remember that. The door didn't open properly. Okay, augmentation upgrade.
I wonder what those tablets actually say.
Mods.
What if they turn out to be ancient food recipes?
So I kind of have too many augmentation upgrades now. So pretty sure I don't actually have anything up to 8 now. Yep, I don't have anything to upgrade. Let's just upgrade this. Get out of here. Really don't need the credits either. Jump, 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 jumpity jump, 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 jumping. So it's the diplomatic solution here, pretty basic. Just talk to that guy, go back and talk to these guys, and then I can get the pilot. Very simple. And the majority of all the stuff I did here really is just a bunch of side quests. At this point I can just go straight to, ever since I left DX editing, well, not DX editing, DXI really.
I'm stunned. This is so different from my first day at World Corp.
So, yeah, once you get past the halfway point of the game in the DXI ruins, you can pretty much just do this quest and then head to the final area. Because it is just another open world again. Of course, if you don't do it, you don't get very well equipped, but at this point in the game, it's actually not that useful, I think. You don't really get that many items that are useful at your level, especially if you're not getting a ton of stuff. Especially if you've got all the strong, powerful stuff.
That is a strange place to set up an outpost behind enemy lines, but brilliant, of course. We would have never thought of it.
I only found it thanks to Jackie.
So you got him out? He's ready to go?
Not yet. I spoke to the Renegade Master, however. He had quite the revelation for me, and I think I know who kidnapped Deus Diablo and plucked him into outer space.
What? What did he tell you?
Have you ever suspected that Despot may not really be in charge around here?
Why do you ask that? I suppose I've wondered occasionally how anything gets done around here when nobody ever hears from Despot. But the man is obviously busy. I think he just leaves us in charge while he takes care of more crucial affairs.
Doesn't that seem a little naive to you?
What? I think it's time you get to the point, Trescon. What did TRM tell you?
Despot serves a shadowy organization that calls itself GameSpy. They rule every city administration on Foreign Planet in secret, and I found evidence that they were the ones who kidnapped Dee, and that they plan to mind-wipe him and deliver him back to you in a few days. If they rule the entire planet, it would make sense that they would operate from outer space, from some sort of space station.
That all makes an odd sort of sense.
That's exactly what I thought.
Space station. Of course it's a space station. I mean, it can't be the moon or something like that.
This is what they tried
to
tell us all those times. It just seemed so implausible before. But now, of course, they discovered this long ago. What does TRM think about all this? I assume he presented you with some sort of ultimatum.
Correct. He wants you to form an alliance with him to free the boards of GameSpy's control. He wants you to help him destroy GameSpy and take control of the city.
He wants to fight for democracy.
He's willing to bury the hatchet if you're willing to turn on GameSpy. He wants to put the power back into the people's hands.
Despot would never allow that.
Despot doesn't give a rat's ass. You think he even keeps track of what's going on?
I'll have to discuss this with the others. I'm not even sure it would be possible for all our systems to be controlled by GameSpy. If it was true, then the only way to break free would be to take control of their space station. I'll call a meeting with the others now. Wait here, and I'll have an answer for you afterwards.
All right.
Everybody, please meet in the meeting room in 5 minutes. We have a very important
Where are they?
matter to discuss.
I didn't see them anywhere. There we go, fade to black.
The meeting is over. We came to a conclusion.
What do you want me to do?
We're accepting TRM's proposal. It's time we break free of GameSpy. We can't accept being ruled by a secret dictatorship any longer. We called you here to look for a friend, but this has turned into something much larger. None of us wants to live in a world where hidden masters are pulling our strings. Now that you've uncovered,
even though this is a,
we're going to cut the strings.
Yeah, I mean, this is a Deus Ex game. What do you expect? Of course they don't.
We're going to rescue Deus and take out that station. Let TRM know of our decision to make sure Kevo is released. Now that you have a pilot, you need to head to ABI. Their shuttle is the only way to get up to the space station, and you'd better hurry. We just got news that Kylie, one of Scar's best agents, just got onto a chopper heading towards ABI.
Before I go, you said you had some intel for me about ABI.
Yes, of course. Evil Invasion has gained access to their intranet system and retrieved some blueprints of the factory. Unfortunately, the location of the hidden complex isn't depicted. We also have some satellite pictures of the facility exterior for you. And now that Evil has their access codes, he'll be able to help you get in.
Great. How heavily guarded is this place?
Oh, they take security very seriously. Suspiciously so, in fact, for a clothing factory. According to Satellite, they've deployed somewhere between 30 and 40 guards, snipers, gun turrets, dog
That's pretty
patrols, and 3
serious.
security bots patrolling the courtyard, 4 millbots on standby, and God only knows what kind of reinforcements they have in the buildings and below ground.
Thanks. This will probably prove very useful. Evil has my HUD access codes, right?
Yeah. He dug them out of the old PDX CIS archives yesterday before you logged on. He'll be following your progress.
Excellent. I could ask about the history, but let's just get going.
Alright, I'll get going.
This is definitely...
I wish you good luck, Trescon.
I kind of expected it to take a while.
Drop by Jonas' office before you
I'm
leave.
always running over time, it seems.
He had a new augmentation for you. And good luck with the mission. I'll stay in PM contact with you.
I already took the weapon, the augmentation, so... I wonder if I should just go by and say hi anyway and see what he has to say. So yes, pretty simple side quest. Really just a bunch of dialogue. And I think that's more or less it. I just need to retrieve the pilot, get to the launch pad, and that's where I'll end the session. Wow, I have a lot of money. 8,700 credits. I did not finish those, so there's like something going on with the subway. And I didn't really follow the quest in Souls bar correctly, so those entries are still there. But that's fine, let's just ignore that. Forgot about the armory, let's just pop down here. Let's see, laser sight, mines, just a bunch of stuff. Oh, ammo, that's good. Grab that. Let's recharge. Yep. So, plenty of ammo here. Let's see what Jonas has to say. I already stole his AUG, so I don't think he has anything. Yeah, I'll just get going. Whoops. So, very simple again, just head into the subway, head to the Central District, downtown. It's a little confusing because the portals actually have different names and the subways have something else. It's a little bit confusing there now that I think about it. So this is the Central District, but it's also called downtown. Yeah, so let's just run over here. very simple quest. I really was just powering myself up. Although I did plenty of that in the first day as well. I probably should split this recording into 2 parts. Just to make it a little easier to watch. Although 2-hour recordings are still kind of a lot. Okay.
They didn't know, and they accepted your offer.
Thank God. Outstanding. Make yourself at home then, brother in arms. Here, take the key to Kevo's cell. You've earned it. We're holding him in the storage room. It's back the way you came, then through the door where Compudoc is hopefully patrolling and down the stairs.
Thank you. I trust I'll hear from you again.
Oh yes, most certainly. I'm going to contact King Cashew as soon as I take care of a few things and brief the boys.
All right. Goodbye then.
Goodbye, and thanks again for the help.
Right. Let's see if I can grab anything here. I think everyone will become hostile to me, actually. Ammo. Nope, not hostile. Just grab some more ammo. Yeah, I'm only really using pistols, so I really have no reason to grab any of this stuff. I think... Oh, I don't want to throw a grenade. There's nothing in those boxes. So, let's see here. Let's say, so this store is where the pilot is being held. No, it's not. Right, so I really don't know where this door leads. I've never been able to figure it out. He's here. Right. Huh, so yeah, my first impression was right. I genuinely don't know what's behind this door. I've never found the quest line which leads me there. Maybe if I do World Corp or something, like, no. Does World Corp take me there? No. So yeah, I genuinely don't know.
Who are you?
Trescon from PDX. I've managed to negotiate your release. You're free to go.
Did you kill the DXO people?
No.
No. They agreed to let you go. They were just using you as leverage to negotiate an alliance with PDX.
Yeah, I know. They told me. You're gonna think I'm suffering from the Stockholm Syndrome when I tell you this, but they've all been real nice to me. Well, except the whole locking me in the storage room thing.
No, I believe you. They're desperate people, but they fight for a cause. Hopefully we're fighting on the same side from now on.
Are you some sort of commando? PDX sent you here to negotiate an alliance with DXO just to get me out?
Yeah, but you need to do me a favor in return.
Hey, whatever you need, man. I pretty much owe you my freedom. Just, no sexual favors, please. I don't swing that way.
Ugh, I didn't need to know that. I didn't need to think about that at all.
Of course! I'll fly you anywhere you need. I'm gonna go see if my whisk is still where I left it. You can just come see me whenever you've taken care of your business. I'll wait.
Thanks. I appreciate it. See you there then.
Yeah, man. See ya. And, thanks again.
Right, so, I'm just gonna quick save there. Looks like he's been well taken care of. Now, there's a third option, and I simply kill him, like, sometimes by accident. I mean, this is basically a lightsaber. It cuts everything like a hot knife through butter. I mean, I might accidentally, you know, do that.
Tress, what happened? I was looking away for a second, I didn't see what happened. How did he die? Did you find him like that? Shit! He's the only available pilot in the city. What do we do?
You didn't see that?
Shit! Search his body and see if you can find the autopilot codes on him. Maybe that'll work.
So, nice way of compensating for a mistake like that, or a deliberate thing as well. Really makes everything move easier.
Oh, thank goodness, there they are.
It doesn't make sense, the autopilot thing.
You'll still have to land the chopper, but this will get you to ABI at least. Damn shame about Kevo, though. Poor guy.
This, as Evil Invasion said, I need to land the helicopter as well. So this actually leads to a different cutscene, I believe. If I do this, because the helicopter will actually crash. Let's just reload though, because I'm being nice. I think I've done enough bloodshed today, especially with the whole goat thing. So let's just get out of here. Just don't block my path. And this is pretty much it. I just need to find a good place to save, which will be the helicopter landing pad. And that will be the end of this massively long session. Wow. Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of improvising this whole thing, so I really have no idea how long each session would go. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure the next one will be shorter though, because that is actually the end game. So I only have to go through a few more maps, go through Aunt Betty Industries, and then go up to the space station. And that will be the end of the game. So yeah, very long session. I will definitely split this in half, so like 2 hour replays. Let's see if I remember how to get up there. And there is the helicopter. Let's just stand here and make a save.